Hi there, welcome to Importation e-commerce business training. Before we proceed, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mubashir Salahudeen, also known as Transformer. I'm a serial entrepreneur, businessman, business educator. Why should you go along with me? Why should you learn with me? Why should you do this with me? Why should you work with me? Because with your support, of course, I will leave you on to start taking action and start making money from the skill you're about to learn here today. And I must say a big congratulations to you for being here. I am convinced that if you followed diligently all what I'm going to show you, all the secret, all the steps, all the procedure I'm going to show you here today, this will be one of the investments that will work well forever in your life. It is actually a life-changing opportunity that a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't actually have access to this kind of opportunity. So we're really, really lucky to be here. I congratulate you for being here and thank you for being here as well. You must pay a good attention in order to be able to get meaningful result out of this. So without wasting much of our time, let's proceed. So let's get started. The concept of mini importation. Most of us already know that what mini importation is, because by the word mini, that's small, importation, bringing in things from other country down to your own country. And why do we do this? We do this in order to make profit. We are business people, as of course. So we bring in products from other countries down to our own country in order to be able to sell at a profitable rate. It is as simple as that. You don't need a huge amount of money like a lot of people are believing you should to get started. With a little amount of money, you can start making profit for yourself. The money would just be in form of investments for yourself. So now, let's talk about the kind of products that smart importers bring in. First is product that solve problem. See, as a mini importer, you don't just bring in product. No, you should think, because your budget, of course, is low. Even if you have $1 million is still small compared to what big importers use as capital. So your budget is low, and how would you be able to profit? First, you need to bring a product that solves problem. What do I mean by product that solves problem? Example, product that solves problem. Let's say if you know somebody that wants to lose weight and you are able to provide them with product that will help them in doing that easily and probably faster, don't you think they would patronize you? So that's actually one of the kind of products you are supposed to be bringing in as a mini importer. The next kind of product is product that makes life easier for people. Let's say, what kind of products do you think would make life easy for people? If you know about someone that is going through stress in doing something in a particular manner, in a particular pattern, and you know that there's a product, or you're able to lay your hand on a product that would make that kind of a process reduced, or the kind of stress the person is going through reduced, and still achieve the same kind of result, or even a better kind of result. Why don't you bring in that kind of product and sell? Of course, there will be markets for it, because people will definitely patronize your business. The third kind of product that is supposed to bring in as a mini importer is products that are on demand. You don't just bring in products that you wish to sell. Hell no, we are business people who take advantage of consumers' ends needs. Product that the market is already demanding. You don't know about selling umbrella when there's no rain and the sun is also not harsh as well. What we refer to as Ramadan in our own side. You don't know about selling umbrella, because that's not the kind of product that is on demand as at then. So sell products that are on demand, products that people are demanding for. And how are you going to get this? How are you going to go about finding the product that solves problems? How are you going to get product that make life easier for your consumers, your potential buyers, and products that are in demand, products that they demand for? Don't worry, during the course of this trading, we'll discuss further about that. But before then, let me give you an example of such a product. So here's an example of hot selling product that are actually making a killing. These are products that if you decide to bring in, they are already an established market for it. All you need to do is to gather your audience and start selling to them. Example of such products are makeup brushes, smartwatch, body shaver, female clothes. One thing is this. We have already been able to have a model that people use in the market. So it is very dangerous and deadly for you as a business owner trying to invent something, especially as a startup that have a little capital or no capital sometimes. You understand? So why not leverage on the products that are already making a killing in the market? Import them, start selling them, and start profiting from them immediately. These are more products that you can actually bring in, like wristwatches, kids stuff, jewelries, perfume, phone accessories, cake accessories, hair wigs, and health stuff. So these are examples of products that are actually hot selling in the market. These are products that are in demand. These are products that people are always demanding for. So let me cite an example for you on product that makes life easier for people. So this is me one day. Let me share a story with you. Back then in my undergraduate days, I actually went for a night class, and I actually took a while longer in the class before getting back to my hostel, before getting back to my lodge. So it was around, I think somewhere around 10 p.m. also. So I'm getting home, I started feeling hungry. So it's like, okay, fine, no problem. Let me make some rice and plantain. So then I decide to put the rice on fire while prepare the plantain as well. So I put the gas on, I put the rice on my cylinder. Do you know what happened? Just 10 minutes into the cooking, I ran out of gas. And to be honest, it was just around 11 p.m. You know how it would be. It's already late. It is impossible for me to get any gas station open at that time. And my rice is already on fire, already soaked in hot water. How would I go? I can't even take that. And I'm sure a lot of us have experienced this kind of thing before. Cooking and running out of gas just maybe midway into the cooking. So wait, what if there's a product that can actually help you in knowing the level of your gas in the cylinder before even start cooking? How do you think a lot of people would answer to it? For somebody like me that have experienced that, of course I would want to have access to that kind of product. I'll mainly to know the level of the gas in my cylinder before even start cooking, so I can thereby know if the gas will be enough for my cooking even before starting or not. So okay, now let me show you a product that actually helps solve this kind of problem. Here is it. This is a gas level indicator. This product, with this product on your cylinder, it would indicate the level of the gas in your cylinder. So this is what I did when I found out about this product. As of then, one of these products is 5.8 yuan. One of these products is 5.8 yuan, which is equivalent to around 372 naira approximately. And 1 yuan is around 64 naira. Yuan is the currency they use in China. So then I went ahead and import 100. So now let's say you also import 100 pieces of this product. Importing the 100, and you decide to sell each at the rate of 3,000 naira. that would be around making a profit of 2,628.29 naira approximately per unit sold. You understand? So because you bought one around 371 naira and you're still selling one at the rate of 3,000. Now let's look at the profits you make. At the end of the day, if you are able to sell the whole 100 pieces of the products you bring in, you'll be making raw profit of 262,000 naira, 880. Is this not good? This is of course a business that is worth it. For a product that you bought around 300 naira and you end up selling it for 3,000 naira, is this profit not worth it? Of course it is worth it for someone looking from a business perspective. This is of course worth it, and if you're in the zone where people actually need this a lot, or you even have access, that of course I will share with you later on in the training on how to market your product. You will sell this whole 100 products in no time. You finish selling them and probably even have people asking for more. I would need you to go in and bring in more product to sell. This is also an example of a product that helps in solving problems. This is the portable car helper. How would you feel as a driver driving in the middle of nowhere where there's like almost nobody to attend to you, and you discover you have a flat tire? You don't have any means of getting a spun. Of course, that is one thing you would not want to experience. If you think it is nothing what preventing oneself from, probably you've never fallen victim of this kind of situation. Now this product is sold at the rate of 48 yuan, equivalent to around 3,000 naira, somewhere around 3,000 naira from China. Now in Lagos alone, we have over 1 million car owners. Of course, we know the level of car on the road that we have every day, both day and night. So now let's say you decide to import just 20 pieces of this product. Now you bring it in and decide to sell one at the rate of 20,000 naira each, which you definitely know they would buy, because I know the kind of pain that comes from having a flat tire with nothing to help yourself with in order to get yourself out of the middle of nowhere that you get stuck in. So now you bring in 20 pieces of this product and decide to sell each one at the rate of 20,000 naira. That will be leaving you with a profit of around 16,900 naira. At the end of the day, once you finish selling this very 20 product, this is the amount of profit. Of course, you should be shocked with the kind of profit you'll be making. Hello, do you see this? This is 338,500 naira profit, pure profit on a product you bought at the rate of 3,000 naira each. Is this not a business worth going into? Of course, this is a business worth going into. One thing is, main big importers always want to make you feel like going into importation will require a lot of money. No, that is not true. With the little amount of money that you have, you can actually start doing something for yourself. You understand? You can actually start making profit. The level of your capital will be determinant of what kind of products you'll be able to bring in and in what quantity. But one thing I need you to understand is, no matter the quantity of the product you bring in, you're still going to profit from it. There's no doubt about it. Now let me share a secret with you. This is a secret that e-commerce stores such as Alibaba, AliExpress, and other sellers online are actually hiding from you. You can see this is 1688.com. This is where the magic happens. This is where the whole thing happens. 1688.com is the platform where you can actually have access to manufacturers direct. No intermediary, no middleman. It's just you and the manufacturer. What do you think would happen if you buy from the manufacturer versus buying from an e-commerce store such as AliExpress or Alibaba or Amazon or eBay? Of course, they are also business owners. They are running their business in order to be able to make a profit. You understand? So now, if you buy from them, they would actually have to add some percentage that will be a profit for them. When they're buying from the manufacturers direct and be able to profit massively. So this is actually the secret they're hiding from you. This is the source at which most of them get in their product. And most people don't even want you to know. So I'm already taking the hint and decide to put this out for you, to put this information out here so you can profit from these very business ventures that a lot of big importers don't want you to know about. So now, why should you buy from 1688? You have access to buy directly from real manufacturers and suppliers. There will no be intermediary between you and the manufacturer. If you check on some e-commerce platform, you would notice that the moment you place an order, you have to wait for a while. That means the owner of the store would have to, after you place the order, go and source for the product before sending to you. That means they are serving as an intermediary between you and the manufacturer. But by buying from 1688, you are directly dealing with the manufacturer. The next point is you're cutting down your purchasing cost, thereby saving money. Instead of now adding their own commission, because of course by serving as an intermediary, they would also want to make some profit. Of course, they're running business. So if you cost them out and buy directly from 1618, you're saving yourself a whole lot amount of money, which thereby brings me to the last point here: increasing the margin of the profits you make. There's no need for middleman. You buy directly from the supplier. So now let's make a brief comparison between buying from 1688 versus AliExpress. Of course, a lot of us believe that AliExpress is also a Chinese whole company, and same as 1688. Okay, fine. Don't let's go the back. This is not an argument platform. This is strictly an educative forum. So let's go straight and just make a comparison between the two. Now, this is AliExpress. This is a product called Vaxwag, a product that you can actually use in cleaning your hair. I'm sure some of us might actually be familiar with this product. If you check on this product, if you check for this product on AliExpress, you would see that this product is sold for around 7,000 to 7,600 naira on AliExpress. So now let's say now, as a mini importer, you decide to buy this product from AliExpress. Then you decide to bring in 100 pieces of this product. Now let's multiply 100 by this 7,000 plus which is the cost of the product. Now it will be giving us 709,000. So this is the cost. So now you decide to sell each one at the rate of 10,000. You decide to sell it a little bit less or a little bit more. It depends on your market and how good you are at your craft. But now let's base this on the judgment of 10,000 naira each. So now selling 10,000 naira at the end of the day, you would the whole selling price would be 1 million naira. Now deduct the cost of buying your product from it. Cost of buying your product, now deducting it, you'll be left with 290,000 naira. Of course, you make profit. Yes, you make profit. 290, 700. You make profit. You understand? 290,700. Yes, you still make profit, including the shipping price, of course. Okay, but before we go further, okay, now just take note of this. The profit are left here, 290,700. Now let's check on 1688. This is the same product, but now at the rate of 5 to 8.5 yuan. So now don't let's say 5 yuan. Let's calculate based on 8.5 yuan, which is the highest amount they can actually sell the product to you. It can be more than this. So now converting this back to naira will give you 371 naira as versus what you buy on AliExpress, which is 7,000 plus. Here now you buy this product at rate of 370. If you want 372, 371.2 naira. So the same product, the same quality, nothing changes except now you're buying on a platform that gives you access to a lesser price compared to that of AliExpress. So now let's say you went ahead and bring in 100 of this product, calculating everything together at the end of the day will be like 7,920 naira. And you decide to sell a unit of 10,000. Like I said earlier, you sell a bit less, you sell a bit more. Depends on you, how good you are to craft, and the kind of market you decide to sell. So now, after selling the old 100 product, now you will be left with 1 million naira selling price. Now let's deduct the cost of purchase from the selling price. Deducting the cost of purchase from the selling price, now will be left with 960,880 naira. This is your profit. Versus compared to what you have here, this not mind-blowing? Of course this is mind-blowing, and this is the kind of profit you should be looking forward to making if you actually want to grow big in this business. If you're making little profit in this business, you're not going to go far, because one thing is exchange rate don't stay stable, so you have to utilize the opportunity you have at hand to make profit as at when and needed. So let's go for that in explaining some future to you on 1688, because this is the big thing. If you're not buying from here, you're missing out. So, and I wouldn't want you to miss out on this. Of course, you should utilize this opportunity. Don't worry, come with me. Now, more details on a product. So the first thing here you need to consider is MOQ. The MOQ for these very products now, this is a child tablet computer about 7 inches. The MOQ here, that's the minimum quantity you can actually buy. Minimum order quantity is 2 for this product, so you need to take note of this while buying. Next thing is specification. Here, this is where you check for the specification. On the aspect of this now, it will be the configuration of the tablet. If you're buying stuff like shoe, then it might be the color, the size. You get what I'm saying? Then the third one here, this is where you check the attribute of the product, the product line, what is made of, where they've been selling, and a lot more. The next one is evaluation. Evaluation simply means review from customers and how long has the store in particular been on 1688.com. So that is what the evaluation is. The next one is the number of years that the company has actually been selling, that people have actually constantly been patronizing the company. And in case of this very one now, you can see that it is 5 years. So this very store have been on 1688 and been selling since then for 5 years now. The next one is service. The service here is talking about duration of delivery. How long is it going to take for them to get your product delivered to you? And if you have any issue of damaged product, return policy. So that is what the discuss, and we will show you here. The next one is okay. The 7 and 8. Let's just combine them together. The 7 and 8 here show us the number of goods that the supplier have actually sold over time, the number of transactions being successfully carried out, and it is advisable to buy from suppliers that have been able to be selling over a long period of time, and of course have a good return policy, and at the same time a good delivery rate. So now let's talk about shipping. Yes, it's one thing to buy, and since you're not buying in your country, you would expect him to get the product down to your own country to start selling. So now let's talk about shipping. Types of shipping. So we have express shipping. Express shipping, this is kind of shipping actually take 2 to 3 days. It is actually recommended for very large product, and if you need the product urgently, because here now the price is calculated based on the weight of the product, and it is more expensive compared to that of normal shipping. Normal shipping is what most many importers use. Like me myself, I do normal shipping, and it takes about 7 to 14 working days to arrive at Nigeria at your own location, any country that you are, be it Ghana, be it Kenya, be it Syria. It doesn't matter. It takes 7 to 14 working days for it to arrive, and it's also calculated for. It's also calculated with the weight of the product, that it is based on the weight of your product and they will calculate the shipping price for you, and it is cheaper than the express shipping and also higher than the sea shipping. It depends on the level of what you're bringing in. So the next kind of shipping is sea shipping. It is this kind of shipping that is recommended for those that are bringing large quantity, bringing in products that are very large. I would advise you to use sea shipping. Products that are very heavy, I would advise you to use free shipping, such as maybe furniture, washing machine, dishwasher, and averagely it takes about 30 days to 60 days, like just 1 month or thereabout, for it to arrive at your country. And the price of this one is actually calculated based on the space that your products occupy on the ship. You understand? So it is like that. It is as easy as this. Now let's discuss on product marketing, because once the products arrive at your country, the next thing is to think about how to start selling it, and of course making profit from it. So now, product marketing. You can sell your product by building your own e-commerce store. That's building your own mini e-commerce store, thereby drive traffic to your products. This is actually one of the ways that you can use if you want to stand on your own. So you can do your own mini e-commerce store, either by modeling from the popularly known e-commerce stores and now start sending traffic by running ads by the way you so choose and directing people to it. The next thing is selling on top of a shopping platform. This is by selling the popular shopping platform such as, let's say, Jumia, Ida, Wish, and Co. You understand? Even on AliExpress. So now you can start selling on top of shopping platform. What benefit do you get by selling from this place? Because here now, you don't have to drive traffic. All you need to do is upload your product on the platform. The moment you upload your product on the platform, you will be given traffic. Traffic is sent towards your product, and if buyer come across your product, they buy. You understand? So that is how that is for selling on top shopping platform. The next thing is sell via social media platforms. It can be on Facebook, that's your Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. On any of these social media platforms, you can decide to sell. If it's on Facebook, you can create a Facebook business page for your business. Same thing on Instagram, and you can also have a WhatsApp business for your business, and upload your product gradually. Bring in people. It's the same thing as having your own mini e-commerce store. Get people attention to your product, and of course, get them to buy from you. The last one we're going to be discussing about is marketing via sales funnel. Sales funnel is, it can actually be a little bit tricky for someone that doesn't know about it, so you need to learn a bit about it. So, but the advantage to sales funnel is you can keep selling to a customer, because it's not just by selling once to someone. You can keep selling to them. You can keep coming back to buy, even if it's not the same product. Subsequently, they can be buying complementary product, other product. Meanwhile, they can keep buying the same product from you. And how do you keep in touch with them? With the help of sales for them, we will be able to put them through a value ladder system by which you'll be able to upgrade them, change the status, and be able to pay closer attention to them after filtering them, of course. So now let's discuss on secrets you must know before you proceed. See, you need to know, the first thing is you need to have culture. See, all these things are easy, yes, but you need to understand that it will be a lot easier if you have a coach or mentor, someone will look over the shoulder in order to be able to help you and guide you through the whole process. The next thing is you need to have a funnel. You need to have a system by which you base your business on, a system that your whole business have been planted on. Okay, after this will be this, after this will be this. You understand? Once someone see your product, you ask for your the price of the product, you get the price to them. If they say they are going to come back, and if you didn't see them, get in touch with them. That follow up with them. If they eventually make a purchase from you, have a system of sending them an invoice, have a system of upselling them. So all this will be made possible with the help of a funnel. The next thing is you need to have a back end offer. Of course, this is also this would be integrated in your funnel. When someone buys from you, you don't just let them go like that. Appreciate them, push them through, check up on them, see how the product and the use of the product is. If it's actually helping, if they're having any difficulty, try to help them. Then upsell them another product. Don't just have one line of product. Try to be having a kind of upsell. The next thing is to try to have a system of running targeting. If someone sees your product sometime and try to buy, it's also the same thing as having a follow-up. They might not buy from you at the moment, maybe due to one reason or the other that is best known to them. They might be a nursing mother in the process of trying to buy from you. Maybe one of their child start crying and they had to go and attend to it. And before finish attending to the child, they completely forgot where they were with you. So have a system of retargeting, following up with your customers and of course potential customers. Now, mistakes you must avoid as a new really important. See, you don't have to have a lot of money to start. No, you don't need a lot of capital to start this business. This is a mentality that a big importers have actually planted in the mind of new million dollars that you need a huge capital to be able to succeed at this. No, don't take away that mentality. That is not true. The next thing is you need to make a proper research before buying a product. Don't just jump into buying a product. You should buy a product that will definitely help you. You understand? Help you in the sense that that is what your customers need. I have one of my colleague that used to say something like, when buying a product, you don't have to buy what you like. You know, buy what you know the consumer needs, what your customers need. Because of what uses the product, a product that you like, and your customers, your consumers, don't want it, don't like it. Of course, it will end up being your own personal consumable, and that is not a good way of running a business. Now, many importation can actually be very easy to start. Of course, if you have an assistant of a coach or tutor giving you the support and guidance that you need to succeed. Due to this reason, I have decided to put together an e-commerce mastery course for you, of course, giving you not just PDF but also giving you a step-by-step video tutorial on A to Z about e-commerce completely. What this means is like you looking over my shoulder while I'm showing you every step you need to take to become an e-com tycoon. This is like me showing you the way. Like I'm actually leading you through the whole process. completely. You're not doing anything on your own. Of course, you're leveraging on experience I already have on this very field. So now, what would you be getting? What are these offers you would be having access to if you have get access to this very income mastery course? Here are they. Now, this is what you'll be getting. You'll be able to buy directly, no need of agent, directly from manufacturer without paying any agent fee. You don't need to pay any agent fee. Completely, we're getting rid of that. You are going to be boycotting high cost of agent fee. The next thing you'll be getting is my list of over 10 evergreen hot selling products. It's one thing to actually start making research. You need to make research of product, then try to test, bring in few, see if it will sell. If it sells, you bring in more. If it doesn't sell, it becomes your personal consumable. But you don't want that. But now I'm going to provide you with my list of over 10 hot selling products. This is what it means. The list of products that the moment you bring in like this, bam, you are guaranteed that you be getting buyers for your product. Guaranteed. So hot selling product that people are buying already. So there's already markets for you. All you need to do is bring in your own product and start selling as well. And then the next thing is the exact step I'm actually using in finding hot selling product. Okay, now one thing you need is, of course, as time goes on, when you go, you also need to be able to source for hot selling products that are hot in demand in the market. Products that people actually need, products that help people solve problems. Just the way I cite the example of how the gas got finished in my cylinder without me knowing. That was what led me to looking for products that would actually help me know the level of the gas in my cylinder. By thereby finding that product, and I turned it into a business opportunity, bringing it in and reselling at a profitable rate. So the same step I'm using in finding hot selling product, I'll be giving you access to every single step of it. Now, like I've been saying, you don't actually need a whole lot of money to start mini importation. The truth is, you can even start mini importation with zero capital. That is the truth. But of course, how can you do this if you don't have the plan? You don't know how to do that. So I'm going to show you how you can start mini importation with zero capital, like zero money, with like none of your fund in it, but you start your own mini importation business and profit from it, of course. Then I'll be sharing with you the cost and the contacts of trust and fast agents and logistic companies. So this is one thing. If you buy your products and you don't get it down to your home country on time, you might end up losing it. I actually have one of my friends that ordered for face masks and face shield during the COVID-19 corona outbreak, the very first outbreak. So, but because of the shipping company he tried to use, they couldn't ship, or they even didn't ship his products to him on time. So what end did you think they put in? Before his product would arrive here at Nigeria, our lockdown is already eased and people don't even buy face shield anymore. They don't buy face. All they use is a little bit of face mask here and there, but the law is not as strong as it used to be. I don't think that situation could be. Of course, I've lost because they have indirectly turned that into his own personal consumable, which is very, very not fair. For someone that decide to bring in a product of 1,000 pieces, and now you're telling him to turn it into his own personal consumable, that is not one thing you also want as a new mini importer. So I'll be giving you the contact of trustworthy agents and logistic companies that would get your product down to Nigeria. If whatsoever is in, you don't want to be the one to place order for your product. Okay, don't worry. That's where the agent comes in. Agents that would help you bring in your product. The details, their contacts will be given to you as well. Now, here comes in. See, it is one thing to bring in your product, but the topmost is there's nothing as would happen in your business if you don't make any sale. Your business would not profit. Of course, nobody buys, so how are you going to even make profit? So now I'm going to present you with e-commerce sales secret. This is actually a way of selling your e-commerce product. Your imported product is strictly a way that actually planned that would help you in selling your product. The next thing is how to build a funnel. I've explained to you the importance of having a funnel in your business, and what I will be doing is going to show you how you can actually build your own funnel for your own business. One other thing is if you're outside doing this or you're not you're in abroad and you want to start this business here in Nigeria, you're not here but you want to start the business and be making profit for it, I have a pre-made plan for you. I have a solution for that as well. I've already created that. I've been there, done that, you understand? So don't worry, I'm going to present you with this. Of course, for the whole lot of this, you should know this, the value of this should be very high. You know that already. But wait, what do you think I'll charge you for this whole of value I've promised to present to you? For the whole lot of value. Of course, I'm not going to charge you $100,000, but you yourself know if I charge you $100 for every single thing here, this is worth it, because this is like making you a competition. Like I'm creating a competition for myself. This is what I do. This is where I make profit from. Where I've decided that since a lot of people need a extra stream of income, and the job opportunity is not forthcoming. We need to build our own generation of entrepreneurs who will be able to build a world that we like. So that is why I've decided to put out this offer out for you. So now let me show you what the worth of each and everything I have promised you will be. Here is it. So now being able to getting access to knowing how to be able to buy directly without using any agent would cost you 150,000 naira. That is the pure value and value of product. Now, the evergreen product, of course, this is a research I've already made for you. It is valued at 70,000 naira. The steps I use in searching for the product as well, it is also valued for 50,000 naira. And how to start your own mini importation, of course, okay, fine. This is a plan on how to leverage on mini importation without using your own capital at all. This is valued for 10,000 naira. Then the contacts of trustworthy fast agents and logistic company that would help you bring your product down to your own home country is worth 10,000 naira. E-commerce sales secret. Of course, this is where it happens. Nothing happens until the sales is made. So this is valued at 100,000 naira. Then how to create a funnel. This is an advanced way of running a business. Of course, business that have funnel is definitely a high level business, because not all business would have a funnel. So it is valued for 100,000 naira. If you're outside Lagos, the solution I actually created for you is valued at 30,000 naira. Let's not sum the whole thing up. Summing the whole thing up, the total value will be around 520,000 naira. Of course, you know everything here is worth it. This is worth it. Of course, you know it is worth it. 120,000 naira summing everything up here. But wait, what if all this package I have mentioned here did for you is to kind of turn you into a profit pulling machine in this econ multi-billion-dollar industry? Would it be worth 100,000 naira to you? Of course, that means you sitting down and knowing will be a profit pulling machine, turning you to a brain boss on how to become a billionaire or millionaire in this ecom multi-billion-dollar industry. Will this be worth it for you? What if all this package did for you is to take you from an average income earner to a 6 or 7 figure income in a monthly or weekly, would it still be worth it for you? What if all this did for you is to finally help you achieve the lifestyle you are wanted, and like for yourself and your family? Would it still be worth it for you? Of course, no man would want stress for his or family. Yes. So now this will present you with a kind of luxurious lifestyle you've always wanted for yourself and your family. Would it still be worth the 100,000 naira? Okay, mind you, there are a lot of people that would gladly pay 100,000 naira just to have access to this offer, because everything I have mentioned here is one thing that will change your life completely, that will change the life of you and your partner completely. But let me tell you one thing. Okay, now I'm not going to charge you 100,000 naira like I said earlier. No, I'm not going to charge you 100,000 naira. So, but I'm going to give you a one-time offer, massive discount. So, I'm going to give you a one-time offer, massive discount, which is 10,000 naira. You really don't want to miss this opportunity for no reason, like for whatsoever reason you don't want to miss this opportunity. So, I'm giving you this one-time massive discount of 10,000 naira, and I'm sure yes, some people will still say 10,000 naira is much, is this, is that. No, see, the truth is, let's break it down a bit. Let's break 10,000 naira down into 1 year. We have 360 days as 5 days in a year, right? Okay, now dividing 10,000 naira and by that's 365 days, that is like 27.4 naira, which is more than what most of us spend on our recharge cards, on chocolates, on ice cream. Is this not worth investing? You should, of course, invest, make this investment on your own self that would change your life, that would turn you around. So now, not just getting this. Of course, there are bonus for those that those that take this offer. So now, here are the bonus packages only for fast action takers. How to import gadgets such as phones, games from UK. So now these are used phones, laptops, games, and etc. That you can actually import from US or UK. The next bonus offer here is how to import from Turkey, Dubai, and Vietnam. Very high quality product. You can import this product and start selling them at a profitable rate. And I also showed you how to create a video tailored for your product that you can use to advertise your product on any platform. I also show you how to create a store online, like creating your own store on any of these popular shopping online store, such as Jumia and Koga. You will also learn graphic design required for your business. Graphic design that's required, that you actually need for your own business. So I would create that very cost for you, so you'll be getting access to that, and also help you to fix delivery issue within Nigeria. If you have issue of delivering your product and you're in Nigeria, I've already provided an access to how you can actually go about that. Now, if you need to source any of this, of course, as a bonus, I'll help you and show you how to outsource the whole process, and all you need to do is to sit back, lean back, and start making a profit. Now let's do a quick comparison before we go on gadgets that you buy on one of our popular store called Gigi. Let's come down. Okay, now this is an iPhone 11 64D. This phone here, if you notice the price, this phone is sold around in between 265,000 to 300,000 naira. Just take a good look here. So now, this is the amount that this product is being sold here now. What if I give you the opportunity of being able to buy from another platform? You understand? where you can actually bring it in at a cheaper rate and sell here at a profitable rate. Here is it. Of course, offerhub.com. This is the same kind of product. You see, iPhone 11 Pro Max 64 gig, just like the other one, at the rate of what, $50. Converting it back to naira here now would give you around 25,000 naira as to what you would be buying here of 265,000 naira. Did you see the profit margin? So this is the kind of access I want to give you. That is why you need to understand that this is actually a service from me, humanity, like trying to help other people in order to be able to create a system of business for themselves as well. So now wait, are you still doubting? What are you afraid of? You should just go straight in and take action. Go straight in and click on the order now button and order now. Wait. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to lose here. No, nothing you have to lose. Wait. Did you see this? 200% money back guarantee. Under 1 year. If you order for this very course now, under 1 year, if you're unable to get the kind of results you're supposed to get, of course, if you take all the process, like steps I say you should take, you have your money back. Not just your money back, but 200% back of your money. So now what you'll be getting now would not just be your 10,000 naira back, but you're getting back 20,000 naira for the product not being able to deliver as promised. But no, of course it will. But we'll be using the honor system with this guarantee. So you need to respect the time and effort we've used in putting together all this course and take action. And I'm sure if you take action, you're going to get the result you're supposed to get and even more. So let's take a quick recap before we go. These are the offer you're going to get if you sign up for the advanced e-commerce masterclass. You will be able to buy product directly from your manufacturer without using any agent. You have access to hot selling, evergreen product that sell always, products are always selling, and step on how to search for hot in demand product, and you'll be able to have access to how to start your own e-commerce business with zero capital, access to trustworthy and fast agents and logistic companies, access to e-commerce sales and secret, and how to set up your own sales funnel, and how to be able to carry out your e-commerce business even if you're not in Lagos or you're even abroad completely. These are the bonus. Again, the bonuses are how to import gadgets from UK or US, how to import from Turkey and Dubai, that's very high quality product, how to create your own video for your own product, how to create a store with a Jumia or Kunga, and how to do graphic design required for business, of course, and how to fix delivery issue within Nigeria, and how to be able to outsource the whole process, of course. Wait now, a quick reminder before we go. You need to understand that money replenishes, but time doesn't replenish. So now you don't have to waste time, because the time you're wasting on thinking of either taking this action or not, the time would go and time would never come back. You understand? So the money you spend today will come back, of course. An investment you make today will come back to you in multiple folds. So money replenishes and time doesn't replenish. So don't even waste your time overthinking. Take action now. Click on the buy now button and have access to the course immediately. See, you cannot be rich with one stream of income or with just a salary. So forget the bullshit stuff of I have a job and I collect salary. I already have one stream of income. Check all the world richest people, right from Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. Check them. They don't have one stream of income. Nobody do. Even here in Africa, our own Dangote, they don't have one stream of income. So to be rich, you need more than one stream of income. So even if you have something doing, this is another opportunity for you to be able to increase your stream of income, thereby be able to afford a comfortable lifestyle for yourself. You can't have excuse and have money. So you see that you have what? Now you have money to get access to this course. You don't have any excuse. So just go down straight and click on the buy now button to be able to order for your own access to get into this program. The data center, of course, is not too much to make in your future. It's not data center is not too much investment to make all your future. So please don't miss out on this opportunity. I want to see you tomorrow and you thanking me for giving out this opportunity, and at the same time me myself appreciating you for taking chance to be able to utilize the opportunity as well as present it to you. So now go down below this video and click on the order now button to get access to this masterclass. Thank you for being here and God bless you.